Jacksonville Pool.
Well, what's going on, everybody? Tim Jones here, your voice of Jacksonville Pool on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the Voice of Jacksonville Pool. Also here on behalf of the CPA and the APA here as well. Appreciate you guys for tuning in to a after-hours stream here. We got a special one for you. Got a real special one for you. One of our very own Jacksonville teams is in it to win it. Got to get things updated, so bear with me for just a moment. I had shut the stream down, and next thing I know, magically they're on the stream table, and I was like, you know what? I can't let that go. I can't let that go. So here we are. All right, it'll be just a moment. I'm waiting on them to let me know who they're throwing. Team Rack Attack from West Henrietta, New York. Of course, our very own The Unhinged from Jacksonville, Florida. Perfect. All right. Miss Wendy is going up first on table one. Guys, give a moment. They'll be walking by. I apologize about the extra shaking on the camera here. And looks like TJ is going up over there. I just need to know who he's against. Give me 1 second, Justice. Fill me in now. All right. Wendy versus David. There you go. They took my advice here. They're lagging from the other way. Let's go. I was about to get up about it. Thank you, guys. That is it. That's right. I was like, you gotta lag towards the cameras, guys. Towards the cameras. That was too funny. Both, what y'all didn't see on screen here is both teams swapped sides. That's pretty funny. All right, let's see here. Double check. David skill level 5, Wendy skill level 4. Definitely a 4-3 race. And then TJ is a skill level 6. Mr. Robert, captain of the team, skill level 6. Both a 5-5 race. So we got a 3-4 race and a 5-5 race. Good luck to both teams here. Again, just like we were doing a moment ago, guys, we're going to stay focused primarily on table one, but of course I will be switching back and forth with you guys here as well as things come on up. underway here. It's Wendy getting hold of her break. Ooh, stay up, cue ball. There we go. Again, Wendy and David score on the live screen here. Other table, TJ and Robert. I will say I like Rack Attack's jerseys, by the way, here. The jerseys are pretty nice. So the table will still be open for Miss Wendy. She'll have her pick of the litter, if you will. There we go. Nice little slow roll pocket speed by Miss Wendy here. So she's going to opt to go with solids. Got a couple good options up table here to be able to start off a really nice run. Use a little bit of the pocket there. A good shape for the 6 here. 7 and 2 kind of clumped up with each other. One's definitely in danger zone without a doubt here. Got 3 stripes here protecting it. And the 4 ball is not really in a great place. If she runs too much here, maybe in a little bit of trouble. As David may be able to play a nice little defensive battle against her, which would be a really good choice on his part. Well, she got 2s out of there at least. There's some separation with the 1 at least, so it can be seen a little bit closer. 7-4 got clumped up a little closer to each other. I'd say overall not a bad choice. Oh, yeah. Well, Miss Mary Turner stopping by the streaming desk here, showing her love to the fellow Jacksonvillians here. Trying to keep eyes out on both tables here, guys. I'll try to switch back and forth as things happen. In fact, let's do a quick check on Mr. Robert again, team captain here. So looks like he's on stripes. Tough shot here, all the way top left-hand corner pocket on this. I like his speed, though. The speed will win the day on that one. That was a nice shot. Did really, really well. Letting the pocket do some of the work for you. Nothing wrong with that. Pockets are here all day. They're happy to help. Let them do a little bit of the work for you. Might as well. He's still in a bit of a predicament for the run here against TJ, but ooh, went for the bank shot here and lands it. What a beautiful bank shot that was. Nicely done. Very, very nicely done here. In fact, I don't know if I caught it in time. Oh, yeah, I caught the tail end of it. Look at this instant replay. Can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at that at all. Very, very nicely done. Back to our main table with Wendy and David. Team Rack Attack come here to take out some of the moose and the moosin'. Again, I'm a big fan of their jerseys. I like the theme behind it. It's a lot of fun. Miss Wendy back to the table, but I'd say no better off here. I like the fact she's already going to go after and start attacking those solids right there. Gets a little push out on it. 4 is messing with the 15 now, unless David goes to look at this right away. There you go. Nice pop by David. Very well played. Honestly, he maybe had actually worked. Yeah, I was about to say maybe it had worked out through it a little bit on this here. I don't know if he's got full view, and he did. What a shot. Only downfall is 7 ball, kind of replacing the 14. 14's not in a bad spot, but 7 ball is definitely in a better spot than what it was. But overall, that was nicely done. Way to handle that situation. Seeing TJ over there rack. So Robert got rack number 1 in the race to 5 on the second table. David has removed that 7 ball out of that side pocket. Again, not really leaving Wendy with much, actually. That is not a bad leave at all. Cue ball's tied up close to the 15. Wendy's got a couple choices here, but I almost wonder if the bank was an opportunity, but just playing smart here, playing defense. 8 balls now blocked by the 1. He should still have some eyes on the 15. As we talked about earlier in the stream here, defenses win championships, guys, and you got to, I mean, when the time comes, you got to know how to hit the brake pedal and make sure everything keeps on going in your favor. Good try by Mr. David. Oh, 15's going to sit off that top short rail, though. It's a little bit off of it. As long as Wendy doesn't leave the cue ball up towards the top half of the table, she may still get another shot at the table if she doesn't complete a run here, which the 2 ball tied up to the 14 may not allow her to go through and complete a run. Well, if David gets hold of that and that cue ball's top half of the table, she may be in trouble here. At least she's still got a blocker with the 1, but that may be fixing to change. There we go, nicely done. Again, she's playing smart, playing defense. I think the 8's still tied up a little bit with the 1. Don't think it has a full window to that bottom left-hand corner pocket. David should still have eyes on the 14. I don't think he's got eyes, and I think 2's blocking for top left, so should still better clip it towards top right, though. Yeah, he's definitely looking at it. That'd be a great choice. Guys, welcome on back to the live stream here. Show some love and support here. I know a lot of you guys from back home have been watching the live streams today from Jacksonville, so you guys asked for it, and there's an opportunity for one of our teams to be on the live stream, and came on back over and got everything set up and rocking and rolling. Plus, again, Team Rack Attack deserves to be on here as well. One of the New York teams that's down here. So show both of them the love and support. Oop, might get the love the second time around, and she does. Really interested to see when teams decide to use timeouts here, how they're going to use it. We haven't really seen, I guess last one we kind of saw a couple timeouts getting used, which was nice to see. And in fact, actually I take it back, we did see quite a few timeouts in the last stream, the more I think about it now. But that is always like such a big factor to me on how your players do. Good hit, nudges the 8. 8's kind of center of the table now, in a great position. Tough cut coming up on this last stripe here. Unless, is he going for the bank? He might be going for the bank. Yeah, he was going for the bank. I like it. It's a little two-way. Oh, extremely smart move from David. Logan Lane says, heard that guy in the bag is giving out the last 2. What's up, Logan? How you doing, brother? You better get your boy Christian Daniels now. Come on. Sorry about that, guys. Getting a little bit of lag from the cameras here. That should work itself out. Sorry about that. Nice job not getting stuck up on top of the 1 here. Ooh, 1 came to the defense, though, blocking the 8 in that left-hand side pocket. I'm assuming he'll go top left-hand corner pocket from here. A bit of a cut to do it, but not impossible. Smooth stroke. Oh, just a small miss. That was a good try by David. Yeah, it was very unfortunate. That one just kind of fell right in line, almost like it was like, don't you take out Wendy. Kind of odd turn of events. Good smooth stroke here. Nice pocket speed. Sets up perfect for the 8, top right-hand corner pocket. Wendy will have her stab at it, which this could be a big first rack if she ends up getting this. And she does. Nicely done. Good out. Well played by David, though. That was, again, a great rack on his part overall, and we'll see right now. He's definitely showing why he's a higher skill level, a little above here with Wendy, and doing a good job for his team rack attack. Let's check in on his captain here, Mr. Robert. Skill level 6 again. The update on this table last I saw was Robert was up 1-0 against TJ, both a 5-5 race, both skill level 6. They are dealing with a major cluster there in the middle. Miss Samantha Shea in the chat here. I was wondering if you were going to get in here. Cheering on Miss Wendy here, saying good job indeed. It was a good out. It was well played. And he was trying to get that breakout there. He's a little bit disappointed. We're going to come at this tail, but we don't want to miss the break. When you get a little bit of separation, 13 balls still rolling. Nothing on the break. 8 ball kind of stayed about center of where it was, very close. But there's a little bit of breathing room across the board here. Nice. Smith Shea says, I'm watching on YouTube on my TV and commenting on Facebook via your phone. This is hilarious. You got 2 streams pulled up. I like it. That's support right there. TJ with ball in hand here can kind of slow play this a little bit. Work through a couple. And then play a defense. He's trying to get the breakout right away. He got a little bit of separation there. Some of the power was lost, but it came back enough to open up a little bit of breathing room. Nice little carom off the 15 there. Oh, no, he scratched. I did not expect it to go. Back over here with David and Wendy. Good smooth shot there by David. That's what I was talking about. He had a couple of these types of shots here a moment ago on rack number 1. I mean, he seems to be shooting really, really well. Honestly, again, if it wasn't for the one coming in the way, I mean, he knew he tried to keep the one from being an issue and getting stuck in the corner, but if it wasn't for that, I think he would have taken rack number 1. So he's just got to keep that kind of in mind and keep that train of thought, and Winnie needs to power on through and continue rocking and rolling like she's doing. She's playing really great pocket speed, both having really good aspects of their game that I'm liking seeing here, especially based on their skill level. There we go. Playing it smart here. Nice little stop shot. Now he's looking at this 15, bottom left-hand corner pocket. Interested to see what he does here. Yeah, he was trying to pull it back, but did almost like a little poke on it. I think think it's all good, though. I think you can still see eyes make good contact with the 9 and keep everything rolling on. Now, he might have swung that a little fast. He got super close to that little clump down there with the 7, 2, and 6, which I would dare say that can favor Wendy right now from a defensive standpoint. Obviously, that cluster is going to be something that she's got to deal with and work through. Christian Daniels coming over to give a timeout. Nice smooth stroke there forward. Oh, I'm sorry. I think Christian's giving time on another one. Forgive me. I was like, where'd he go? Let's take a quick gander. Ooh, 8-ball sitting in the pocket. That is not a fun position to be in. TJ playing safety, and good safety at that. Very, very nicely done. Robert may opt to go all the way up table, though, and come back down. There is still a window off the top short rail for him. We'll come right back to that here. Let's check back in on the other table between Wendy and David. David keeping it smart here, playing defense, setting the 14 up nice and neat in front of the pocket. Coming back over here against Mr. Robert versus TJ. Sure enough, he's going to come up table here, trying to get it back over. He clipped the 15 in the process. Luckily, he didn't make the 8 in the process of that. That would have been a loss of game. But TJ has a ball in hand now, so. Wendy on table 1. Just working through the table a little bit, getting in a nice run, nice groove. TJ taking a minute. We're going to swap back over. Oh, he's taking a look at this table here and trying to really determine the run. He's kind of got to make it happen from here, though. Don't want to say do or die, but essentially do or die on this rack. And might get a little love from the table here. Goodness gracious. A little luck of the table, if you will. Didn't know TJ was Irish, but he's got a little leprechaun luck going on since we just passed St. Patrick's Day just a moment ago. Bat to Miss Wendy over here, shooting 7-ball, bottom right-hand corner pocket. Nice smooth stroke. Sets her up just beautifully for the 6. And a good smooth stroke here. She bumps into the 8. I don't think it got in the way of the 14. But David should have good eyes on this, and I'm assuming just based on the angle here, he'll come off the top short rail and have the 8 left-hand side pocket. And a good out there by Mr. Robert. Nice little one-railer. Robert up 2-0 against TJ. Logan says some people are scared to play that safe, TJ, right? Tell him, Logan. And a good out from Mr. David. Well played. 1-1 over here. Both gentlemen maybe breaking at the same time. Let's see if we can catch one of them. There we go. Ooh, got some movement on the 8. Nice little break from Mr. Robert here. Nothing on it. It's going to be open option for TJ. Check back in on David. 8-ball got a lot of movement. Look at that on the top half of the table. And just like with TJ here, Wendy will have her pick of the table. Looks like she's going to opt to go with the 4-ball bottom right-hand corner pocket. Again, slow rolls it forward. Pocket speed is Wendy's game, so it works out best for her. Ooh. Wendy says, don't worry about pocket speed. I got a little oomph in me. That's a good shot. Great run so far. Oh, Rodney on my YouTube channel asking a great question. He said, missed the 8-ball shot by Robert. Why would that have been a loss? Didn't see what happened. When Robert did the initial one-rail kick off the top short rail back down, he made contact with one of the stripes first. And in doing so, he would not have made a legal hit and would have potted the 8-ball out of turn, essentially, there, or error on 8, if you will. I forget. I don't think it would be 8 out of turn, but be error on 8 or scratch on 8. So because a foul was committed before he potted it, would be the why. And I'm talking about it barely thin sliced. I think it was like the 15 ball or something like that. When you're trying to scoop that 2-ball behind that stripe. Again, not a bad position that's in. But yeah, Rodney, appreciate the question, by the way, on my YouTube channel. Great question. Huge opportunity right here for Wendy. This is set up just like a dream here. Good smooth stroke after smooth stroke after smooth stroke can get the victory on this rack. We'll hop over to table 2 again, take a look at it, see how they're doing. Nice job, good pots here, good setup for the 8. By the way, huge shout out. I know I've seen some of Mary's team, Team Mayhem over there from the women's side, coming by checking in on the Unhinged. Also, we got Ron Hauptwinger over there hanging out with us. Again, it's always nice when you see people from your area here coming to support you on the live stream. Let's see how we're doing here. Robert versus TJ. Hey, Chili, welcome back to the live stream. Smooth, slow pace shot there by TJ, just off a little bit. That was definitely a good touch by Wendy. 100% right, Logan. When you see a setup like that and you know that pocket speed and stuff is going to win the day for somebody like Wendy who enjoys shooting pocket speed, that is, again, her forte. That is what works well within her caliber that she likes shooting. It's really cool to see. Oh, unfortunate scratch on the break. 8-ball was not potted, so she's good. And we'll be ball in hand to David. Keep eyes out here on TJ versus Robert's match. Rodney says split tables must be nice during tournaments. It definitely is, in my opinion. I'm a huge fan of the split tables from a time standpoint, from a um, having a little bit of a different variety in your strategy. I think it's actually kind of fun. Some people don't like it because it forces them to change the way your strategy goes on stuff to an extent. But I, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But again, from a time standpoint and everything, I like it. And plus, also, there's something to be said as well. Like when it's you and another person, especially 8 ball, right? And you both pot the 8, and you're both breaking at the same time. Like get a little fist bump action going and stuff. Like there's a good feeling about that. So, which Team Rack Attack had that a moment ago. Yeah, they were both on the break. So. But yeah, Rodney, I definitely, like I said, I'm definitely a fan of it. It's something we started doing a little bit over in Jacksonville as well. Yeah, Chills has a play on split tables. I like it because I don't like being out till midnight on league night. There you go. Nice, smooth touch there by Robert. Robert has some good run potential. We're going to check back in on table 1. When he hitting a little hard, it creates quite a bit of separation, though. Got a little lineup here of all the stripes together. Question is what are you going to do, David, about the 1 ball? Is there enough room for him to mess with that 14 out of the way? There may be. He could possibly take over this pocket. I like the speed. Ooh, I like that speed a lot. Very smart choice. Approximately about 140 teams are up here, give or take. Rodney on my YouTube channel says change strategy, not much. Change is still following who puts up first. We split 2 on 9 ball, but DJ Knight they won't do it. That's funny. It does when you're in a tournament mode and how you're playing, because keep in mind, right, in regular league when you're on split tables, I'm not saying it doesn't matter. Obviously, like a lot of us still want to win. You know, we're trying to get qualified for stuff. So don't take it the wrong way. We want to say it doesn't matter. However, whenever you're rocking and rolling here during that league night and stuff, you know, it's not a big deal. But during tournaments, well, because you play until systematically you can't do it anymore. So it does make a difference during that. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Oh, DJ Knight Double Jeopardy Night is what you meant. Okay, I thought you meant your pool all had DJ Knight and you guys were all jamming out to the tunes. I apologize, Rodney. I definitely misunderstood. Yeah, Double Jeopardy. I mean, you'd have to have 4 tables per 2 teams, unless your pool hall could just afford that. It would not be a normal thing. I think most host locations would do. Oh, unfortunate scratch there for Miss Wendy in that right-hand side pocket. Take a quick gander how Robert's doing over here. He's been working on this table for a moment. Smooth speed here. Just playing real smart, real defensive. Keep it up here. We're having a little bit of timeout by the look out for Mr. David. Nice time indeed with ball in hand. All right, sorry about that. Had to take care of something real fast here. Chili asking the question, what's Double Jeopardy? So Double Jeopardy nights means that you have a team playing both 8 and 9 ball. So you have a roster for both. So usually on one table, you got 8 ball playing. On the second table, you got 9 ball. It's normally your one team versus another team altogether. Really, really fun. Double Jeopardy, I would say, is probably one of the most common ways that people play within the APA. All right, looks like maybe a defensive shot here is what's been opted for. 3 ball snookering up closer to the 8. Not a bad choice at all here. I'm assuming Wendy is doing that on purpose. That is a smart play. No need to break anything out here. David keeping it the same. Ooh, David going to go for a 1-rail kick here. And looks like he made no contact. Ball in hand. Wendy looks right back at Christian immediately here and says timeout. While they're talking real fast here, we're going to switch back over tables. TJ going for a kick here as well. Clips into the 9 here and actually gets snookered right up behind one of the stripes here. What a kick that was. Nice little defense. Quick little instant replay of that. That was making some magic happen right there. Wow. He has snookered Mr. Robert up pretty intently. And that was, wow, that was very good. All right. Let's see how Christian coached her on this. Great plays here. Both players really thinking smart with the defense. 2 ball snookered up with the 9 now. Chili asking what ball's hiding behind the 8. Yes, that is the 3 ball. That is a solid. And both tables are in a little bit of a defensive standstill, if you will. This is actually kind of interesting that both tables are kind of going through similar situations. Wendy with a nice 1-rail kick into the 9 off the top short rail. Good try by Mr. Robert. Ball in hand over to TJ. Wendy clips into that. Takes back over the pocket. Both players refusing to try to do anything about this 3-8 situation. David has essentially struck first here. He will allow Wendy the opportunity. Wendy looking at a cross bank action here on the 8. Justin, you better stop it. And David will have a great opportunity now. Dave's going to pop this 2 top right, 3 bottom right. Ooh, careful there. Now, I'm assuming he's going to try to get back over for the 8 in the same pocket, but he might just roll this up and try to see what he's left with. Yeah, he does. He's going for the 8 bottom left-hand corner pocket. Yes, 1 timeout per rack. That is right, Rodney. Well, 1 timeout per player per rack. Ooh. He comes up short here. Leaves the 8 ball down in the bottom right-hand corner pocket. This is Wendy's chance to close this rack out in this matchup. And looks like on the other table, Mr. Robert got another rack here. Should be up 3-0 against TJ. And she force follows it on in. That will be a scratch on 8. That was the issue with that shot right there. That was the tough part. 2-2. Forgive me here. I did not give the team point here for Wendy getting on the hill. Yeah, LQ, he did. He jacked up a little bit and missed that shot. That definitely added a little extra variable into his shot selection.
90% sure. I know. I swear I just got a... That's your old notification,
TJ
dude.
offering a little bit of comfort over here to Wendy. I can really start getting your head. She's got to be able to shake that off. Justin J. Money Lamont, how's your night going, brother? Again, this matchup is TJ versus Robert. TJ skill level 6, Robert skill level 6, both race to 5. TJ down 0-3 right now. Chili, I'm mad at myself for not making that joke, but that is hilarious. Chili said, I feel like Wendy's should sponsor this match here because it's a match between Dave and Wendy. Chili, I'm mad at you for that one, brother. It's been a good day, but a long day, and I'm definitely a little tired behind the scene here, and that's hilarious. I'm so mad I didn't see that myself. That's funny. Yeah, correct. LQ timeout being jacked up adds extra spin. Yeah, it definitely being jacked up, causes you to not hit on the cue ball where it is that you're looking and thinking that you're initially hitting in a lot of cases. And yeah, I mean, at quite a few points of time, you absolutely add an extra variable of spin on something that you never meant to do. Justin says, doing good. Wish I was good enough to play in something like this. Oh, you mean like in Vegas coming up? Take a look over here, see how Wendy and David's match going. Just said, yes, sir. I'm locked in. Good, brother. Good. I'm glad, man. I know you're looking forward to it. Same here for sure. Excited to get to chase the teams around again and be back in wonderful Viva Las Vegas for the first time ever, though, in the springtime for myself. I've never been in the springtime. Very much looking forward to it. Excited to see with the changes APA put in place this year and how everything goes. And in this case, excited to get to see my CPA brethren out there as well. It's going to be good. Rodney over there talking about how much good support he has on his team as well. In fact, they try to help him improve. And, yeah, I use the Pop-Tart terminology, too, when I see people on my team, I know we're doing the little pop-up stance. I'm like, you're not a Pop-Tart. Quit quit doing it, It is pretty funny, though. Chili says big tournament in my area called Rally in the Valley in Valley Forge. Yep. All right. David doing a little combo action with a 13 and the 5. Goes ahead and pots another one of Wendy's solids. Both players kind of getting down to the nitty gritty of all that mess that's in the bottom left-hand corner. A ball goes rolling. Oh, it's going to sit right outside of that pocket. This is going to be a wild rack. This is going to be extremely wild. Wow. This is one of those racks you could end up seeing a stalemate to an extent. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if we've seen one of those on live stream, but this could be it, where both players end up opting to not go after the ball, and just because the danger that looms there with the 8. In fact, I'm a little surprised David's even hitting that as hard as he is. Correct, Chili. There is a no foul limit. There's no 3 foul, is what Chili's asking. Chili says, can't wait to see how this plays out now. Yeah, this is Dramaville right here is what this is. Listen, while they're doing a timeout here, we can't see table for a moment because where Christian's at, so we'll give it a moment on the other table. But I promise you, before she takes her shot, I am going to hop back over to that table here and see what they kind of decided to finagle here. Justin over there pulling everybody's leg says he's looking forward to playing the skill level 3 bracket. You better stop that. You better knock that mess out, sir. Rodney, that's what I said. I was saying this rack could end in a stalemate. It is definitely possible. When you got a little bit of separation between everything, but 7-3 still clumped up with each other. David here taking a look, thinking of doing the back cut here, top left-hand corner pocket. Ooh, hits a little hard. Good thing it still went a little bit further to the right here and didn't close up there, going to the left and maybe bumping that 8 in early. Wendy looks like she was just looking to get a good hit on the 3 and send it on over. Honestly, though, I don't think it's going to end in stalemate anymore. 8 has a way to get down there bottom left-hand corner pocket just fine. The 7 is not blocking enough of it to where you can't clip it right on in that corner pocket. So, this rack definitely had huge potential to end in stalemate. I definitely agree with that 100%, but chat, in fact, here, I know we got a couple of us, but for sure, who's already set up to go to Vegas in the springtime here? Excuse me, chat. I feel like there isn't anything for David Lewis to be trying to swing at that 11. I think the 8 goes by just fine bottom left, so he needs to attack this 11 ball and get this rack here and go beyond the hill. Not sure if he's worried about, potentially scratching here and making contact with the last solid over there around the 8, but this is a tough situation for Wendy here. I don't know. I'm a little confused by this now. That 8 has to be able to go by that 7. I mean, you need to be on a kind of right-hand side of it at this point, but you just can't tell me from this point of view that it can't go by. Oh, nice. Rodney says going out there to join up with Lay's team and not participating, but other than minis, nice. Minis is a great thing to go do there. We've had multiple people from our area that want to just come out, support some of the teams, get some minis in, and call it a day. So, nice. You're turning 40 the day that we're leaving here. You got just a couple years on me, Rodney, but happy early birthday to you, my friend. Wish you the best and hope you have a great and happy birthday. Now we're back in Stalemateville. Yeah, this is... I feel like they just need to call this a stalemate and call it a day. Go on and reset this rack and get started back up again. I highly doubt either player is going to actually look to go make this shot. Looks like she made good contact with the 7. I don't know if it was frozen. It may be now. But Dave's going to respond and kind of do kind of the same thing. Again, they'll get to keep shooting as long as they're both willing to. Winnie picking up, going ahead and handing ball in hand. Timeout being called on David. David not wanting the timeout here. However, it has already been suggested by the teammate, and he just noted on the rules. Yes, timeout will be used. Chile, I agree. It did look like it was frozen based on the way the cue ball bounced. Yep, I definitely agree. It could have been. Christian doing a great job taking advantage of the timeout here to have a conversation with Wendy while the other player's getting his conversation. Wendy going to continue to give ball in hand. He might be, if that 8 doesn't go by, that's just weird to me. That wilds me out based on this camera angle, but. Again, just back and forth here. I don't know if either player realizes about the potential for a stalemate. Like, again, they both have to be unwilling to take the shot, though. So long as they're willing to continue taking a shot, but if they both get to the point where they're fighting over, handing over ball in hand to each other, that's when we'll have a stalemate. On the other table here, got a quick update thanks to Jess here. TJ just got that racked, so it is 3-1 in favor of Robert in the race to 5 right now. David checking real fast, make sure it was in fact ball in hand. There we go. Smart plays all around. Nice little defense battle here, back and forth, but now finally everything is kind of opened up here. Correct, Rodney. He said it may look frozen, but if nobody asks for a watch or check to see if it's frozen, it goes to the shooter. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. David made a good shot on his last stripe here, but very close on that 8. Close enough that it may be worthwhile if he decides to go for the side pocket for a while. I mean, yeah, maybe worth for watching. No, he's going top right. Yeah, Chili, the tide has turned indeed. It has went from a stalemate match to a not stalemate match to what should be a stalemate match. Official APA referee here. And looked good to me, and it was called as so. Nicely done. When you try not to play defense here. She was better off erring on the side of being further to the right-hand side of the table. I see exactly what she was trying to do, trying to let the 7 open up and play blocker. There we go. Nice out from David here. And we got a hill matchup on our hands. One rack to rule them all. Let's hop back over to table 2 here. Watch was to see if it was going to be a good hit. With him going top right, I don't think it was going to be an issue, but regardless, though, your opponent is allowed to ask for a watch. And Mr. Robert with a good hit there on the 7. TJ's got work to do with the, looks like 15-11. But some run potential here if he doesn't overshoot. Hey, Ian, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Ooh, missed the combo a little bit. Tied up the pocket some more. Small miss for Mr. Robert on that right-hand side pocket. TJ has he's got to get some work done on this stuff. I know Robert's got the one ball that's hiding up in place, but there's going to be separation from it here soon if Robert goes after it and attacks it. LQ over there on my YouTube channel liking both teams' shirts here, saying they both got cool shirts. I wish the APA/CPA would have been shirt merch. Oh, you're talking about like a shirt that has both logos on it by chance here, or just says APA/CPA on it by chance? I don't know. I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. Oh, scratch by Mr. Robert. Lets it drift right on in. I think if he would have hit that with maybe a little bit of left-hand English there, he would have been slightly better off. I'm assuming TJ has a view on the 15 ball, or he's just willing to leave it there as a blocker for the 1. Oh, you wish there was some better one. Okay, I got you. Table 2 Rodney race is an even 5-5 race right now. Mr. Robert for Team Rack Attack is up 3-1 against TJ for the Unhinged. Tell him what's up, Ian. Tell him what's up. Checking on David and Wendy here. Hill Hill Thriller. Both teams getting in a little defensive battles here. It's gotten a little bit quieter over here in the Mini Mania / Arena room. When you're trying to work through the rest of this rack. 9 ball seems like it's a tough position. She may have to go ahead and take the 14. She gets a little bump in everything. Opens up a little bit of window, actually. That's a good opportunity. She might be able to run with this. Ian, you better knock it off. That's too funny. Ian over there saying, what's this all about? Ian, I'll tell you what this is about. This is about you not being here and us not being able to go to a place that has some great poutine. That's what this is about. Had me a Philly cheesesteak one earlier today. I think it was delicious. Yeah, switching between 2 tables. Yeah, we got side-by-side tables. 2 matches going on, match 1 and match 2. We may be an hour into this, but both tables have had like some really good defensive battles back and forth. So they're going a little bit the distance here, a little bit longer than what you would expect at first, but there's a good reason why. Mr. Jack Carter coming into the stream now, too. We're getting more of you Jacksonvillians. I see you guys. Come on in, guys. Show the Unhinged the love and support. The times that we're about to be 12:30 here. We're playing late, guys. Winnie was definitely worried about that scratch. I think she was more than making the 15. Gonna stay back to table. Good eyes on the 6 ball here. Cue ball's going to drift on over. Let it go a little bit further, but should have the back cut on the 4. Come on over. Nice little 1 rail. Nothing crazy. 5 ball, bottom left-hand corner pocket. And will likely end up taking the 8 in the same corner pocket. I love it. Ian said, I just literally walked in the door coming back from Vegas. Almost took a detour and headed y'all's way. But definitely not mad about being home either. Well, I'm glad you're home and getting some rest, brother. Oh, LQ, I would be all over them fries. LQ said you need to try the Newfie fries, also known as Newfoundland fries, poutine with stuffing. Yeah, I met a very kind gentleman from Newfoundland at one of my events I was traveling around doing, and it was a lot of fun to get to meet him. Bought me a beer. We shared some stories, had some good talks. It was really, really good. Very kind gentleman. All right, winning with the first opportunity to swing on this 8. Top left-hand corner pocket. And gets it. The Drama Llama is in place. But finally, the 8 dropped. Good, heartfelt battle here between the two. Nice hug right there at the end as well. That's going to get Team The Unhinged up 2-1 now. We're going to switch on back over to table 2 here, get everything updated. There we go, landing in here now as well, saying let's go, Wendy. LQ on my YouTube side asking what food is Jacksonville known for. Jacksonville's known for its seafood. We got a lot of fresh seafood in Jacksonville. Nice shot by Mr. Robert. Robert calling the bottom left-hand corner pocket. This is to get on to the hill. Just take an extra moment. I'm assuming the line's not quite there on it. No, good try. Good try. Jack says Mayport shrimp to be specific. Baseball's never been hotter since the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. Sorry, had to. Ball in hand. TJ trying to play defense. I'm assuming the 8's got room to slide on by to go bottom left-hand corner pocket. If so, Robert will be on the hill. Tie the score back up 2-2. Oh, yeah, Rodney. You're probably talking about one of the fish camps. Rodney, familiar with a restaurant right on one of the rivers here. Had some amazing gator tail. Yep, one of the fish camps. There's a lot of them. And a good out by Mr. Robert here, up 4-1. And on the hill, again, that would get Team Rack Attack their second team point. Let me find out who Austin's opponent is. Hey, Dave, what's going on, sir? How you doing? And Looks like he is against Miss Aaron. Austin Aaron both skill level 3, so that would be a 2-2 race. Back over to table 2, match 2. Again, where Robert, captain of Team Rack Attack, up 4-1. Tell TJ not happy with how everything's laid out. Take a quick gander here at Austin's break. Nothing too crazy on the 8-ball. Really not much movement there. A little bit of cluster with it. Lots of work to do with this match. There we go. Nice shot. LQ, I'm not sure about that question here. It's something I'd have to take a look at, but I don't know if that would be allowed or not. Guys, give me one moment. I'll be right back. Stream 1 second, having a issue with the camera here. Give me just a moment. All right, sorry about that. There we go. Step away for 1 second, come back, look at my screen. I'm like, everything's frozen. It's like, what happens? The stream got mad at me, I guess. It knew I stepped away from the computer for just a split moment. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, LQ. I don't know where in the rule book that would be. To be upfront with you, LQ talking about if it's possible to use a down ball to see if a ball will go past another one. I'll be honest with you here. I've not seen that done before, and so a couple places I could think to look in the rule book. I don't know that's there. I tried a quick gander, but it's a good question. Personally, I think the issue there is about making contact with another object ball. Would be the real issue at hand, even though it's only cue ball fouls, though. What's going on? Guys, give me just a moment here. Again, I'm not sure what's going on with the cameras here freezing up on me. There you go. They're coming back. All right, give me just a moment, guys. I'll be right back. Dave saying it's TJ's fault here. No, I went and I've had my cameras on the charge. I don't know if that's what's causing it to magically freeze up tonight. It has been a good day of streaming, and equipment does like to have a good reboot and refresh. But I went in and unplugged them from the charger here. They might be getting a little toasty. You can tell both teams are really kind of slowing down here as later matches is wearing on them. Nice speed there from TJ with one ball, bottom left-hand corner pocket. Good eyes for the 6. miss there on the 6th ball. TJ may still open up a window for Robert on that 8. I think Robert can see a sliver of it. Take a quick gander over here on Aaron and Austin's match. Again, both skill levels 3, race to 2. Austin in a bit of a predicament here. 7 and 2 ball. Sitting over there on the left-hand long rail. Definitely problematic. Austin asking for a timeout here from Christian. Keep in mind as well, guys, teammate that is playing can ask for a timeout. The team can reject said timeout, and one will not be charged here. However, if your teammate suggests a timeout, then you might as well take it because one's going to get charged regardless. All right, Mr. Robert back to the table here, getting up 4-0 or 4-1 against TJ. Race to 5. Has eyes on the 8. He can make good contact with it. Maybe he can get a little closer to the pocket. TJ's trying to play smart about that. Try not to open up options for him, but eventually Robert's going to keep getting that 8 ball closer. TJ needs to solidify this rack, get everything rolling, kind of have a different situation going forward in the future rack. Robert again making good contact with 8. No ball in hand to TJ. TJ's now getting this run going a little bit. I'm assuming the 7 has room to go past the 8 bottom left-hand corner pocket. If so, this run should be done and over with. We should be on the next rack. If it didn't here, he definitely want to play defense, so I'm guessing that 7 did not go by. Yeah, LQ talking about the using the ball as a measurement option with the down ball here. Yeah, you can definitely use your cue ball, but obviously, like you said, the cue ball is live. Using your cue ball, moving around the table with your hand and make contact with an object ball, whether it's yours or your opponent's here, that would be a cue ball foul and count as ball in hand. So, risky thing to do to use it to measure there. What you were talking about on the stream here a moment ago. Nice hit by Robert. Ends up potting one of TJ's balls, though. Is going to open up 3-ball for the bottom left. TJ, again, needs to close this out right here. I know time's wearing on them a little bit, but this rack needs to be closed out. Move on to the next. There we go. TJ getting a second rack, 2-4. Overall, 3-1 left in that race. Checking back in on table 1 here between Austin and Aaron. Again, both skill level 3s, both 2-2 races. His first rack. Not sure what was being discussed on the table here. It looks like Miss Aaron has chosen to go with a bank shot here on the 8 off the bottom short rail back to the top right-hand corner pocket. Nope, she's opting to go back again for the bottom right-hand corner pocket. Got to be careful with that vape pen by the look of it. It's sitting on the rail a little bit. That leave will do nicely. Austin back to the table. That's on the 7. He's just played smart, hit it full. Barely roll into it. That way not to leave an opening for that 8-ball for Miss Aaron here. Yeah, it went right at that pin. Yeah, it did. Ooh, Austin gets a little, as he's fist pumping there. And a nice little leave here. Yeah. Ball in hand to Austin here. Aaron made contact with the 7 first. If I remember correctly, a moment ago, Austin's timeout was called here. Oh, don't do this, Austin. Dangerous, risky shot for the double hit. Austin with a good out here, getting his first rack. And that will get Team Unhinged a point there because he is on the hill. Brings them up 3-2. One thing to take as a note here, I did speak to the ref just a second ago asking if the other team had asked him to watch the shot or not. Guys, keep in mind when you want a shot watched, which that would have been a great time. I understand the Unhinged Jacksonville team here, but still speaking from the rules standpoint, when you want a shot watched, you need to let your opponent know first, so that way they can stop doing what they're doing, allow the ref time to come over, get in position, then call the hit. Very, very important aspect. Just because the ref is close by, they're not in position, not in a good place to be able to call whether or not it's a good hit or not. So the call would go to the shooter, but you do always want to tell your opponent first. TJ and Robert still out of here. TJ 2-4, race to 5. Robert running through pretty good in good position here. 9-ball bottom right-hand corner pocket. Come around, take 8 in the same corner pocket. Don't let up too much on it. Looks like he's winding up the pitch here a little bit. Smooth stroke wins the day on this one. Ooh, I thought he was going to let it go around a little bit, but that works. He can still go right-hand side pocket. Like the speed here from Robert, but just a small miss there on the right-hand side pocket. Again, though, he's going to keep getting everything a little closer here to where TJ's going to run out of gas and opportunities here on the table. TJ looks like he's lining up for the bank shot here. 3-ball, right-hand side pocket. Gets a little love from the table, though. Bounces out of the pocket point here and over to the top right-hand corner pocket. A little love from the table. Normal run from here. Tic-tac-toe here. Top left, bottom right. And then just depending on your angle for that last 5-ball here. Depends on whether or not you roll up table for the 8 in the right-hand side pocket or more than likely top right-hand corner pocket. Just a normal smooth roll here. There you go. TJ's in position here. Again, you can do a couple things with this, but I think I'm just going to roll on this, come off that bottom short rail just a little bit, take the 8 top right-hand corner pocket. Keep it simple. He could overpower this as well and try to get back up table. That's exactly what he's trying to do. Go for that right-hand side pocket. That is the easier shot. But it did require you to manipulate your shot there a little much, I'd say. It's where you could be risking rattling the pocket. right, TJ with another right there, 3-4. It is a 2-1 race left in that battle. Checking back in on Austin and Aaron. Again, Austin's up 1-0 in the race to 2. Both of them skill level 3s. All right, sorry about that, guys. Stepped away for just a second. That was a good attempt right there by Miss Aaron. Nice attempt on a bank shot. Looks like Austin has eyes on the 7-ball bottom left-hand corner pocket. He's already eyeballing it. And he needs to work on that 5-2 situation and, honestly, even the 4 and 13 on the right-hand long rail. While he's working through that here, let's take a quick look back at the main table here, if you will. Matchup number 2 between Robert and TJ. Sorry, guys. Just having a conversation with the ref just a moment ago. He's trying to figure out what time they started play. Let's take a look over there on the second table real fast. Looks like Austin's calling a timeout here. Christian Daniels to the table. Austin will have ball in hand. Yeah, looks like he's solid here, so he's trying to get Austin to roll forward. The problem is Austin scoots that cue ball so close to that 2 here. He's not going to get a lot of action on that to roll forward. He really needs to back that cue ball up for Austin here on that. That shot is not going to work. He got forward a little bit, but did not get in the window Christian was trying to get him to. Again, you want a little bit of distance here. That gives the cue ball time to pick up its speed, actually continue to roll forward. Hey, what's up, Mikey? How you doing, sir? I do apologize here. Was checking on in. Dara and his team was coming on over to show some love and support to Team Unhinged here. If I understood correctly, they unfortunately did take an L there in the one-loss side bracket. Let's check back in while that timeout's going here on the second table. TJ and Robert TJ down right now, still needing 2 racks to Robert's 1. Robert on the hill. Nice. Mikey Sandin doing good. 117.3 and Dakota 118.2. Let's go. TJ trying to load up here. Robert's still going to be in a little bit of predicament. Let's take a quick look over here back on Austin's table. Austin handing over ball and handling that. Robert on a long shot on this 7 here. No real pocket for it. I don't know if he's just trying to take over that bottom right-hand corner pocket. It's going to be tough. Hits it, goes ahead and makes TJ's second to the last stripe here. TJ on the 9. May play defensive snook up with the 8 here. That'd be a great choice. That's exactly what he's trying to do, but it still opens up a little bit. We'll provide Robert with an opportunity for a back cut. Quick look at this here. Looks like a little back and forth, almost a little defensive battle with Austin and Aaron. Austin with a nice little 1-rail kick. However, the 8 ball has now opened up towards that bottom or top short rail. Goodness gracious, Mikey. Clean sweep with 77-23. That's huge. Massive win, brother. Very well done. I think Austin here asking for a timeout. Oh, nope. I was about to say, I thought he had a timeout just a second ago. Real quick here, let's take a quick gander. TJ and Christian there. Taylor the 8. Austin still on this 5 ball. Good pot, but he's going to be left all the way towards that bottom left-hand corner. Could end up going at the bank for this. Kind of shrugging his shoulders here. I don't know if he's just going with the flow on this shot. Yeah, he's going to go for the bank. Hits a little firm. The angle shortens up. Looks like he's hitting a little bit. Uh-oh. Heard a little celebration there. She will get that, making it even 1-1. So both players now on the hill. Team Rack Attack will get their third team point. All right, guys, sorry, I'm back here. Mr. Florian the Venom Kohler himself is now officially here in Montreal. Samantha Shea, they most certainly are, my dear. They most certainly are. Sorry, I had to check in with Pascal here, guys. I sincerely keep apologizing. More people can come by the booth here. I can't not say hi and stuff. TJ now on the hill officially, 4-4, 1 rack to go. Team Unhinged will score another team point. making it 4-3 in their favor. Back over to Austin and Aaron. Again, a Hill battle over here as well. So 2 Hill thrillers, 3 matches. Well, 1 match done, 2 matches going. And we still got a little bit more left to go in this battle. It's it's such a huge compliment, by the way, and Serge over here from the team, the Winning Stroke. I gotta give a shout out, by the way. Y'all know who Florian the Venom Kohler is. Y'all know what he's world renowned for. This man's trick shot artist galore, has a gorgeous, gorgeous table and setup at his own house. And he walked into this room, looked at the arena table, looked at the setup with the dual lights and everything. He's like, man, this is absolutely beautiful. And I was like, it is. He's like his surgeon team. He's like, he knew exactly who did the work on this table too, and had the setup. Looks like we have a ball in hand situation being called there. Seems like she may have made contact with one of Austin's balls. Good try by Austin there on that right-hand side pocket. Cue ball's going to drift back up table a little bit. Not leaving Aaron with a lot of choices here. 2 balls blocked with that bottom right-hand corner pocket. 4 balls not in a great situation. 5 maybe had to help with that, actually. There's a little gap where she maybe had to send that 5 on down bottom right-hand corner pocket. Take over that pocket. It's a tough shot, but it is definitely possible. Checking on the gentleman over here, TJ and Robert, Hill matchup. 2 skill level 6s, both 5-5 race. Casey over there on the YouTube side saying it's crazy that both teams are Hill. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And if you look at the score, even the overall team score is almost, tied up as well. So it is kind of interesting how this is going. Guys, if we get a chance to now, I know Florian has some shows tomorrow, but if we get a chance to, I'll see if he can hop onto the live stream at some point in time with us tomorrow. If not, we'll definitely be shooting for Sunday, see if we can get him on the live stream for a moment. Oh, KC, you're lucky. KC over there on the YouTube side saying Florian's going to be in Rochester, New York on Tuesday for a show. That's amazing. Love Florian's shows. I really enjoy the work he puts towards his craft here. It's really, really awesome. Plus, overall, just really cool guy. For a lot of people that don't know that he is a league operator with APA. And we were blessed to get to have him on live stream last time we were here. And the amazing thing is, of course, he actually spoke in French on the live stream as well, giving some commentary in French, which was really cool to see. And it's a free show. It's going to be fun. Yeah, it is, Casey. Yes, it is. Guys, if y'all have not seen a Florian, the Venom Kohler trick shot show, you are missing out. Absolutely missing out. Fun fact, so last year, and I had to crack the joke to him this time around just to just mess him a little bit. Last year, Q's got lost with the airline. Airline couldn't find them. They were gone, disappeared, missing for a moment. And when he was tracking them, they somehow or another made their way across seas, if I understand correctly. Anywho, I say all that because he even went through doing his trick shot with just regular baseline Q-Tech cues. Did a great job doing so as well. And then finally his cues were found. He was able to get his stuff back as well. But it was definitely a funny moment in time because every chance that somebody got to ask in the stream, they're like, hey, Florian, what happened with your cues? Are your cues, did you find your cues yet? It was haunting him like a bad nightmare. It was pretty funny afterwards. At first, it was like, oh, no, please don't ask this man one more time if he's found his cues. This is such a sore subject. Ref being called in and watched the shot here on the 8-ball. And a good hit. Ooh, came close to that top right-hand corner pocket. Very good try. TJ got the win. Matchup between TJ and Robert 2 hours, 10 minutes later is now done. I'm sorry. I had to mess with it real fast. They went the gauntlet. They went the gauntlet. All right. So with TJ and Robert there, that will make Team Unhinged up 5-3. Miss Susie over there saying, way to go, TJ. Yep, he won 4 in a row. That is correct, Casey. Yep, Robert was up 4-1, I'm sorry. And TJ came back to win the 4 in a row. Okay, that was a nice shot by Aaron. I'm going to see who they're putting up on the next table. Second table there, we'll update the score and stuff from there. Because this matchup is almost over one way or the other here, both Hill. Austin swinging for a wild card here on the 8. And that will be 8 wrong pocket going in favor of Miss Aaron getting the win. So Rack Attack will get the win there and make it 5-4 in favor still of Team Unhinged. Right now, Unhinged has 2 wins. Rack Attack has 1 win. Very, very important on that. Very important aspect in case this comes to a Hill thriller. Or comes to a tie, forgive me. All right, so we got 2 matches to get thrown.
He beats me daily, all the time.
All right, a no Christian here. Let's see if we can find out who the other opponent is. All right, looks like Christian versus Steve here. Double check, let me know. I need to find out. Trying to find out if it's sudden death here. Give me just a second. I get all this adjusted. Don't mind everybody walking through, rocking the camera for a moment here, guys. Sorry.
Yes. Are you shooting?
All right, both matches are sudden death. So first rack will be worth 2. Second rack will be worth 1.
Break the rack or it's sudden death after 2 minutes.
Oh, just kidding. We are 2 minutes away from sudden death. They're on the clock. So Christian's match will not be sudden death now. So now it's going to be a 5-3 race on the second table. And right now, they are running the risk of sudden death on the last table here. The rack has got to be struck in time. Again, the rules about the rack being struck is what it's about. 1 minute. Ref is on standby with that. All right, no sudden deaths over here. And then Cynthia, got to find out who she's against. All right, so we got Miss Carla, skill level 3. And she is against Miss Cynthia, skill level 3 as well. So 2-2 race over here on the other table versus the 5-3 race on this. Again, Team Unhinged is up 2-1 in the overall wins. So in the event of a tie, Team Unhinged, if they get a third win, would win overall. So it seems like I'm joined by the world record holder for longest match on the live stream here. What's up, TJ? How you doing, bud?
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's going well, man. How are you doing, though?
Oh, I'm exhausted, ain't gonna lie to you. I'm really
Brother, were you about to fall asleep over there? What was going on?
No, I was just trying to stay tuned in, stay dialed in, really. Just trying to keep focused the entire match. It was brutal.
It was definitely a tough one for sure, man. That was the epitome of running the gauntlet, without a doubt.
Yeah, no, that was probably by far the longest match I've ever played, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm a little surprised y'all came super close to it being sudden death.
Yeah, that was brutal. I didn't realize my match was taking that long. Like, it was just, I was trying to think about every little thing, go through everything possible, what I can and can't do, and just grind it out while I was watching everybody else play next to me. I was like, Jesus. A couple times I had to walk up to Wendy and them, just try to get talk to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try to keep them encouraged and try to keep myself in it as well. I mean, that dude's tough. He's tough. He got out early on me and everything.
Yeah, he did. I think it was 4-1 was the was the initial there, and you made the comeback, winning 4 in a row.
Yeah, that was rough. It's probably the longest 4 racks of my life. Ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah. Susie, Casey on the YouTube side, April over there giving you props for the win.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's been glad to see everybody here, supporting everybody. It's definitely a fun tournament if everybody gets a chance to come out and play it.
Yeah, it's definitely a good time.
I mean, it's brutal, but it's a fun one.
Oh yeah. Yes, it is.
I mean, I've seen a lot of great matchups so far. I mean, I've been walking around turning a lot of tables. So, there's definitely a lot. It's a big match for Christian and Cynthia both.
Yep. And
oh, wow, what a breakout.
especially with Cynthia's match. That's a 2-2. And right now y'all are up in the wins 2-1 right this second. So if Cynthia gets the win, she'll close out. Christian won't have to play the rest of the matchup.
No, but I mean, anything can happen here at this point. Anything can happen.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely can.
It's a battle from here on out, that's for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a long night. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Everybody's feeling it. Trust me, I definitely was. This team plays good, though. They play really good.
Yeah, it's one of the New York teams.
Correct.
Yep.
You are correct. They played out of a Moose Lodge.
Yeah, I was complimenting their jerseys. I very much enjoy their jerseys, to say the least. I like the whole situation because it's funny. A buddy of mine who is Canadian, and he'll be like, "There's a moose on the loose, eh?" And I laugh every time he says something like that.
Wow.
What a little twofer shot. What was that? That was amazing.
Wow.
I mean, you can't even be mad at him on that one. You're like,
No, you can't.
I guess Florian comes into the area here and inspires Mr. Steve. Oh man.
Christian's definitely got out for him.
Casey saying race to 6. If you're talking about the overall team score, it's a race until it's mathematically impossible for the other team to win. However, usually that's a race to 7. In this case, it'll be a little different. We'll get closer to that as these matches continue on.
I'm out of breath. Wow, it was a good 8-ball shot that Steve made.
Yes, it was, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on Christian there. Now it's a 5-2 race. But yeah, well, you gonna go chillax with your team over there?
I'm still trying to catch my breath. Ain't gonna lie to you. That was long and enduring. That was definitely an enduring match. I can imagine what everybody was talking in here.
Oh, just text Samantha Shea, ask her.
Oh man, what was Samantha saying?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, Sam. Oh man, you got Logan Lane's luck on your side.
Oh man.
Yeah, I caught a glimpse of some of the messages.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oof.
It was pretty funny.
Oh, I bet.
You gotta laugh about it though.
I'm gonna go back and rewatch everything. Not
Good.
gonna lie to you.
Good.
I knew it once I got down. I was like, oh, I'm gonna hear it.
Yeah. And Casey, not a problem, bud. Not a problem. No, we thought we were about to be in sudden death, which we were. We were close. We were knocking on the door, in which, regardless of skill level, it would have simply been a race to 2, where the first rack counts as both the win and 2 points. The second rack counts as 1 point for the team. We did not reach that here, but again, the big factor is Team Unhinged has one additional win under their belts. In the case of a tie, the tiebreaker is the team with the most wins.
Yeah, so it really can go either way at this point.
Yeah. With it being 5-4, it's definitely still anyone to guess as for how this is gonna roll out. He's smooth rolling
break
out.
a run on Christian. Like Christian in a pickle for real.
Yeah, he's got an opportunity. Depends on the 4-ball. Oh, he's creating a little window on the 8.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't much though, but
Can't argue with that. Just slow roll the 6. Yeah, he's on the 4.
Nope, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, well, how does
He's in a good window.
he's got to play with a little bit of top. Come off that rail straight. Really. I'm just on the other side of that 15.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
He's not gonna be able to hold for that 1.
He might get lucky and split that gap right by the 9-ball.
I was going to say, he needs to go for the 4 here.
Oh, you play with the top left. Let it roll between those balls. That gap.
Oh,
he
he gets a
ran
little,
into it.
yeah, he gets a little knock into the 9, helps him out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't see the 1 ball right there.
Yep. Ooh, ended up going for the bank.
2 times.
Almost.
Here comes the safety by Christian.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Just pushed out 11.
Yeah, he's supposed to punish him for, uh-oh.
Oh, no, he's got it.
Should be good.
He's locked up on it.
I was about to say he's supposed to punish him for running out, all that, and leaving nothing else on the table other than 1 ball. Kind of the rule of 3 usually applies. You want to leave 3 of your object balls in 8 ball unless you can complete the run.
Tell you what, Christian looks way more composed than I was.
Right.
Oh, how's Cynthia doing? Oh,
Still on the first rack right now.
that's a little spread. A little bit of work to do. Well, I'm going to go back over here, read these comments, and give timeouts when I need to give them.
All right, sir. You be blessed, TJ. Appreciate
All right,
you.
brother. Yes, sir.
Later, man. Oh, Lord. TJ cracks me up, dude. Christian with good eyes on the 9 here. Gonna allow the cue ball to drift on down just a little bit. Now, I'm assuming he's going to try to finish everything off on the top part of the table, top half of the table. And then work his way on down. Christian taking a moment to see. I'm assuming the breakout situation is gonna occur. Almost like some mini manias are wrapping up for the evening here. Things are getting a little quiet in the room now. Nice breakout by Christian though on that. Sends the 14 ball down here to the bottom short rail. Just calling TJ on over. Just give a quick talk about it, but I'm assuming he's just going to force follow through on this.
Heard that? It's all good. I don't blame you. I would have been saying the same thing. You haven't given me a hold on anything, man. It's all good.
Interesting here. Christian keeping it a little simple. I'm a little surprised on this that he didn't try to come back around. Logan says donkey meeting. What are you doing, Logan? And again, like I said, I'm a little surprised about that. Huge opportunity for Steve here. Going to get rack attack, another point on the board, but also just put major pressure against Christian. And he sends it, even with a little extra body English there. Steve will be up 2-0 against Christian. And on the hill. So now with it being 5-5, Steve could potentially get another 2 more points here, potentially putting rack attack up 7-5. Both teams with 2 wins. That means that it would just come down to a 2-0 victory. You going to bed after that? We can play in 6 hours. Wesley, go get some rest, brother. But a 2-0 victory is what Cynthia would have to win if she goes hill against Miss Carla over there. It would result in a loss for the team. Take a quick check in here on Cynthia versus Carla's match. Rack number 1 here. Again, race to 2. Good stroke here from Cynthia. Nice pot. Ends up close to the 3, but should have eyes on the 4 ball by the luck of it here. As I do apologize, there's a lot of movement. As you know, the scaffolding that's in here, we have our cameras attached to. But it seems like everybody's getting a little restless here, so a lot of movement between scaffolding here, causing a little bit of shaking on the cameras. I do apologize. There you go. Seems like Christian's right in stroke now. Working through the table just fine. Timeout here by TJ to Cynthia. I think he's trying to get her just to play defense, but should take a look at that 4 ball again. That will work very well, though. Opens up a very steep angle for Miss Carla, but this is a tough shot. Christian's still running through the rest of that rack right now. And Looks like he is down to his last stripe. Naturally, cue ball's going to drift on back over left-hand side of the table. And 8-ball bottom left-hand corner pocket. And that would be a good out for Christian there, making it 1-2. Carla with a nice hit on her 13. Cynthia back to the table. And it looks like 8-ball's playing blocker for Oz to the 3. So she should just be able to play defense here on the 4. And a good defense it will be. Getting some fist bumps from the teammates here. Christian about to break here. Let's see if he can get an 8 on the break. Kick things into high gear. And just as I say, that 8-ball decides to not move. 2-ball drops top right-hand corner pocket. 6 and 9 are the only ones that are kind of close to being somewhat tied up, but might have a little difficulty for the 3 to a home, but past that, he's got a pretty decent run potential here.
Come on, go. Should have hit a little harder. I was just hoping for a good hit.
Carla over there trying to root on the 13 to keep on going. Nice stroke here on the 3, top left-hand corner pocket, and 4, then the 8. Great opportunity here. So even if you mess up on the shot, you rattle the pocket here, you take it over from the 13. Got to be careful about overhitting the shot. And that is what Cynthia has done, unfortunately. Drift that cube all the way back down. Steve back to the table again, up 2-1, trying to pull back on that. Kind of wonder what happened there. He poked through it, did a stop shot. He's still good though. He's able to get a good run going. Let's take a quick look here. Miss Carla back at the table. 13-ball top left-hand corner pocket. Cue ball's going to drift between the 2 long rails. She overcuts it, ends up on the right-hand side of the table after it's said and done. Cynthia with a tough shot here. This is one that's tricky for most people. Got to hit the rail and the 4 at the same time to send the 4 properly down to the bottom left-hand corner pocket. And looks like she hit it with perfection. Nicely done. Very well played. She'll have her choice of the bank shot, but looks like she's got a good open window right there, left-hand side pocket, and she does agree. And cheers tell you that she made it. Nicely done. Now we get Team the Unhinged their 16 point. And Cynthia wins the next one, that will, well, that may or may not close. Well, no, that'd give them their third win. Yeah, that would close things out for sure. So we may be one rack away from Team The Unhinged moving on. Christian playing it smart. Getting a little separation between 13 and the 8. Steve with great run potential here, though. EJ over there claiming credit. He said, I taught her that shot. EJ, what no good are you up to? I can ask her later. I'm going to now. I'm going to look. EJ was on stream claiming that he taught you that shot. TJ says I'm here to stay after he's messed with some of the banners there on the side. Steve with a nice attempt there with that combo that was going on. Not leaving Christian a lot, but really doing a good job developing his balls. Christian's going to go for the one-rail kick. Bottom end of the 8. It's good hitting on it. Cue ball rolls over there, left-hand side pocket. TJ, why you keep looking at me every time you type in chat, you goober? This man's acting up now. All right, a little timeout action. Yeah, he needs to take the 9 now, come back around. Have eyes for that 15, same pocket, top left-hand corner pocket. Then take the cut shot, even if it's a long cut shot, on the 13, bottom right-hand corner pocket. Pot the 8, top left. Oop, he's going to get some love from the table there. Yeah, EJ, I definitely agree. I think there was a better way to do that run. You can tell he's feeling a little bit a certain way, I would say, by his shots. He keeps adding a little bit extra body English into it. I don't know if he just lacks confidence in it or if he's used to adding a little something extra because he's always hitting off just a tiny bit like I used to. Very, very tough shot here for Steve. Bottom right-hand corner pocket. He sends it on down this way. Cue ball's going to track on over. 8 ball's going to still be below the right-hand side pocket. Christian's going to mark the same pocket here. There we go. Good out by Christian. 2-2. Christian still needs 3 more to get the victory. Back over checking on the ladies. This is Cynthia at the table now for Team The Unhinged versus Miss Carla. Carla's just come on back. All right, let's take a quick look at the break. Nothing on the break. It'll be Steve's choice here. As for what he decides to go after, but I'm assuming it's going to be a solid here. Probably 1 ball, bottom right-hand corner pocket. To get the run started, you got a couple stripes tied up above the 3-4, 3-4 tied up outside the right-hand side pocket. Keep on drifting down here. You got the 5, looks like the 11 and 9. Jordan over there says, you got this, Christian. Yeah, as long as he keeps on trucking along and getting in stroke, he'll be just fine. Seems like we had a little bit of danger on a potential early 8 there on the other table for a second. Christian with a lot of work to do on this rack. I mean, he has got stripe after stripe tied up, messed up in some way, shape or form. Nothing really giving him a normal shot for the most part. And Cynthia, we see on the screen for Team the Unhinged. Going for shot all the way downfield, bottom left-hand corner pocket. Gets a good hit, stays outside the 11 ball. All right, TJ calling a timeout. While he's working on out Miss Cynthia here, let's check back in on Steve and Christian. Still a major Clusterville, USA. Steve, again, two-way shot, making 2 balls at once. Seen that a couple times tonight during this matchup between these two teams. Steve with a nice shot there, top left-hand corner pocket. Looks like they had a great timeout over there with Cynthia versus Carla's match. TJ came to help out a little bit. Steve will be right back on the 8. Steve trying to determine where he wants to take this 8 ball. He does have marked bottom right-hand corner pocket, but he's worried about the scratch right-hand side pocket. Steve's got to have full confidence in this shot in order to make it work. Going for the back cut here, right-hand side pocket. Very tough one. Crisscrosses on over. It will still stay below the bottom half of the table. Good try. I like the fact Steve's really thinking outside the box on that one. Checking on the lays again here. Cynthia at the table. Definitely good shot choice by Cynthia here for those just tuning in. Keep in mind Cynthia and Carla's match both, actually, I'm sorry, Cynthia up 1-0 right now. Forgive me. But it is a 2-2 match. That was a nice lead by Cynthia, though. Great shot by Carla. Very well played. Well, she's lining up here on the next one. Let's take a look, see how Christian's doing over here. Tough uphill battle against Steve. Steve up and on the hill. And Steve's on the 8 first, too. Carla with a small miss there. Cynthia will have great opportunity here to actually complete this little tic-tac-toe. Take a look here, see if Christian got any of the breakouts. No, looks like he was trying for it just a second ago, but might just go for the defense. And a nice defense it'll be, hiding behind the 9 ball. Steve may have a little bit of a window of opportunity to still go against the right-hand long rail. He's kind of looking like he really wants to go with the 1-rail bank. Or 1-rail kick, sorry. Cynthia working through that just nicely here. But she has left herself a very long, difficult shot for the 8. Switch back to her, see her try to pot that 8 here in just a second. Let's see how Steve is going to do this. And looks like Steve got the win on that one. Very nicely done. So that will give Steve another point here. And it will all boil down to how the ladies finish up. So now both teams have 6 points. Both teams have 2 wins. And Cynthia says enough is enough. Team The Unhinged with the win on the live stream here against Rack Attack. They will send Team Rack Attack home. Big celebration all together here for the teams. Big congratulations to them. We'll get to see them sometime tomorrow here, depending on the live stream schedule and everything. With that being said, guys, it is late. It is 2:16 a.m. Your boy is done turning into a pumpkin, that's for sure. Guys, much love to y'all. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Get some rest. As always, I want to be the guy that gets you to enjoy watching billiards again. See you guys tomorrow. Probably 10 a.m. for the next stream, but we'll see what happens. Take care, guys. Good night.
The voice of Jacksonville Pool.